You want to pack on some serious size, huh?
Sounds like it.
Well, you've come to the right place. We're going to break down everything you need to know. The science, the strategies, and all the fuel you need for some epic muscle growth.
Yeah, we'll cover all the essentials.
It's more than just hitting the gym and lifting heavy.
Oh.
There's a whole lot more to it.
Oh, yeah. There's a real science behind it.
That's what I've heard, so let's dive into that a little bit.
Yeah.
I always hear about these micro tiers.
Right.
What's the deal with those?
So every time you lift weights, imagine your muscle fibers. Those are actually experiencing these tiny little tears.
Interesting.
But the cool part is your body knows how to repair itself. So it's going to come in, mend those tears, and in the process, it makes those fibers thicker and stronger.
Oh, wow. So it's like you break it down to build it up.
That's a good way to put it.
I like that.
But you can't just keep hitting those muscles with the same intensity. You
No.
need to challenge them more and more as you get stronger.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We call this progressive overload.
Okay, progressive overload. I like it.
Think of it like a video game.
Okay.
As you get better, you face tougher enemies, right?
Right.
Same thing here.
Got to level up.
You need to keep increasing the weight or the reps or the intensity
Oh, okay.
to keep those muscles guessing and growing.
Okay, so progressive overload, that's a big one. Got it. What else should we be thinking about to maximize muscle growth?
Well, there's two other key players, time under tension
Okay.
and volume and frequency.
Okay, break those down for me.
So time under tension refers to how long those muscle fibers are actually working during each set.
Oh,
it's not just about speed, it's about control.
Oh, so it's not just how many times you lift the weight.
Right, exactly.
It's about how you lift it.
Yeah, those slow and deliberate movements can really ramp up that muscle building response.
Interesting, especially when you're lowering the weight, right?
Yes, especially the lowering.
Okay, so it's quality over quantity. Got to make each rep count.
Exactly.
I like it. What about volume and frequency?
So volume is the total workload you're putting those muscles through. So think sets and reps.
Gotcha.
And frequency is how often you're targeting a specific muscle group.
Yeah.
You need to hit that sweet spot
Yeah.
where you're pushing your muscles hard enough to stimulate growth,
Right.
but you're also giving them adequate rest to recover and rebuild.
So finding that balance.
Finding that balance, that's key.
Gotcha. All right, so we've got some of the science down. Let's talk about what this actually looks like in the gym.
Yeah.
What kind of routines should we be thinking about? What's going to give us the biggest bang for our buck?
So resistance training is your foundation.
Okay, resistance training.
And that can be free weights, it could be body weight exercises, resistance bands.
Oh, so it's really anything that
Creates resistance for your muscles.
makes those muscles work.
Yeah, anything that challenges those muscles.
Gotcha.
And if you really want to maximize your results, focus on compound exercises.
Compound exercise?
These are movements that engage multiple muscle groups at the same time.
Oh, so it's like a 2-for-1 deal.
Exactly. It makes your workout super efficient.
I like that. Got to be efficient with our time.
Absolutely.
So what are some examples of some compound exercises?
So think squats, deadlifts, bench presses, rows, pull-ups.
Oh, yeah. Okay, those are the big ones.
Those are the heavy hitters.
Those are the ones I feel the next day.
Exactly.
But what if you're just starting out?
Mhm.
Should you jump right into those exercises?
That's a great question. If you're a beginner, body weight exercises are fantastic.
Oh, okay.
They help you build a solid foundation,
Yeah.
and they help you get used to proper form.
Proper form is key
Absolutely.
before you start adding weight.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
And remember, you can always modify compound exercises to make them easier as you start. For instance, you can start with a box squat before you go to a full squat.
Okay, so there's always modifications.
Always modifications.
Love it.
All right.
All right, so we've covered the science. We've talked about the workout strategy. Now let's talk about fuel.
Yeah. Right. We all know you can't build a house without bricks, right?
Right.
So what are the nutritional building blocks that we need to really get those muscles growing?
So that's where nutrition comes in. And it's not just about eating enough. It's about eating the right things.
Okay.
Your diet is the fuel that powers your workouts.
Right.
And it helps your muscles recover and grow.
I like that analogy. So I'm assuming we're talking about macronutrients here. Protein, carbs, fats.
Absolutely.
Where do we even begin?
Well, let's start with protein.
All right, so we got a good foundation here. Talking about the science behind muscle growth, the importance of resistance training, those compound exercises. But let's be real for a second. We're all human. We all make mistakes. What are some of the common blunders people make when they're trying to build muscle?
Oh, yeah. Tons of them. I think one of the biggest ones is neglecting proper form.
Oh, yeah.
You know, people want to lift heavy.
Right. Everyone wants to lift heavy.
But they sacrifice their form to do it.
And that's just asking for trouble.
Yeah, it's a recipe for disaster. It's like trying to build a house on a shaky foundation.
Exactly.
Form is everything.
Poor form reduces the effectiveness of your workout, but it also puts you at a much higher risk for injury.
Right. And nobody wants to be sidelined with an injury.
Nobody wants to be injured.
Got to stay healthy.
So it's crucial to focus on executing each movement with precision.
Yeah, even if it means starting with lighter weights.
Especially when you're starting out.
Right.
You'll build a stronger foundation. You'll see better results in the long run.
Got to check your ego at the door.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Prioritize perfect form. What else?
Another common mistake is just diving in without a clear plan.
Oh, yeah.
I see a lot of people wandering around the gym,
Yeah, I see that too.
sort of randomly picking up weights.
Yeah, they're just kind of lost.
They're lost. They don't have any structure.
It's like setting out on a road trip without a map.
Exactly.
You might end up somewhere, but it's probably not where you wanted to go.
Yeah, you're not going to reach your destination. Having a well-designed workout plan is crucial for making consistent progress.
Yeah, so important to have that roadmap.
You need to know what exercises you're going to do, how many sets and reps you're aiming for, how much weight you're lifting.
Okay, so go in with the strategy. Don't just wing it.
Don't wing it.
I'm starting to see a theme here.
What's that?
Being intentional and informed.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That seems to be key.
Those are the keys to success.
What other pitfalls should we watch out for?
Overtraining.
Overtraining.
People think more is always better.
Oh, yeah. More, more, more.
But your muscles need time to recover and rebuild.
Absolutely.
Pushing them too hard without adequate rest, that can actually hinder your progress.
Yeah, you're not giving your body a chance to catch up.
Exactly.
It's like running a car engine without ever giving it an oil change.
I like that.
Eventually, it's going to break down.
It's going to burn out.
You got to take care of your body just like you take care of your car.
Absolutely.
So what are some signs of overtraining?
Well, if you're feeling persistent fatigue, muscle soreness that just lingers for days and days, difficulty sleeping, a decrease in motivation to work out.
Oh, yeah, so you just don't even want to go to the gym anymore.
Exactly, you're burnt out.
Yeah.
If you're experiencing any of these, it's time to take a step back. Prioritize rest and recovery.
Listen to your body.
Listen to your body.
It's usually trying to tell you something.
It'll tell you what it needs.
Okay, so we've covered some common mistakes. Now let's flip the script and talk about some ways to enhance our muscle building efforts. I love some pro tips.
Okay, let's do it.
Give me those hacks.
First, remember the power of progressive overload.
Oh, there it is again.
It's so important.
That seems to be the key
It is the key.
to all of this.
Keep challenging those muscles by gradually increasing the weight or the reps or the intensity over time.
So don't get complacent. Keep pushing those boundaries.
Exactly.
All right, I like it. What else?
Don't be afraid to shake things up.
Okay.
Your body is incredibly adaptable. So it's important to keep your muscles guessing.
Keep them on their toes.
By incorporating new exercises and variations into your routine.
So don't just do the same thing over and over again.
Right, exactly.
Got to switch it up.
Switch it up.
I like that. What about those compound exercises we talked about?
Yeah, those are your bread and butter.
Yeah, those are the big ones.
Make sure those are in your routine.
Squats, deadlifts, bench presses, rows, pull-ups, chin-ups.
All the good stuff.
Those are the ones that count.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But what about nutrition?
Oh, yeah. Nutrition.
That's a big part of it.
It's huge.
What can we do to optimize our diet?
Well, think of it as providing the building blocks your body needs to repair and grow those muscle fibers.
Okay.
First and foremost, prioritize protein.
Protein.
Protein is key.
Okay, how much protein are we talking?
Aim for about 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day.
Okay, so it's not just about eating enough, it's about eating the right things.
Yeah.
Okay, so protein, obviously. What are some good sources of protein we can incorporate into our diet?
Lean meats, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy products.
Okay, all the good stuff.
All the good stuff.
But what about for our plant-based friends?
Don't worry, we got beans, lentils, tofu tempeh.
Okay, lots of options for everyone,
Tons of options.
regardless of their dietary preferences.
Yeah, no matter what your diet is, you can get enough protein.
I love it. What about those other macronutrients, carbs and fats?
Oh, yeah, they're important too.
Do they play a role in muscle building?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Carbohydrates provide the energy you need.
right. Got to fuel those workouts.
Yeah, to fuel those intense workouts.
Okay,
Focus on complex carbohydrates,
okay, complex carbs.
like whole grains,
Yeah.
fruits, vegetables.
Okay.
They'll give you sustained energy. and help replenish your glycogen stores after a tough workout.
So ditch the sugary processed stuff.
Yeah, get rid of that stuff.
Load up on those nutrient-packed carbs.
Exactly.
What about fats?
Okay, fats.
Aren't those the enemy?
That's a myth.
Oh, really?
Healthy fats are essential for hormone production,
Okay.
including testosterone,
Oh, testosterone, that's important.
which is a key player in muscle growth.
Gotcha.
They also help with nutrient absorption and overall health.
So fat doesn't automatically equal fat gain.
Not at all.
It's all about choosing the right kinds of fats.
Exactly.
Okay, so what are some healthy fats we should be looking for?
Avocados, nuts, seeds, olive oil, fatty fish like salmon,
Good stuff.
all good sources of healthy fats.
I like it. All right, so protein, carbs, healthy fats,
All essential.
all part of the puzzle.
Yeah.
Any other nutrition tips?
Yeah, timing is
Yeah.
important.
Okay, time it.
It's crucial to fuel your body before and after your workouts.
Okay, before and after makes sense.
Yeah.
So what should we be eating before we hit the gym?
Aim for a meal or snack that combines complex carbs and a bit of protein.
Carbs and protein, good combo.
Yeah, it'll give you sustained energy and help prevent muscle breakdown during your workout.
So you're giving your body what it needs to perform at its best.
Yeah.
All right, I like it. What about post-workout?
After your workout, you want to prioritize replenishing your glycogen stores and providing your muscles with the protein they need to rebuild.
Oh.
So protein shake with some fruit or a meal with lean protein. Complex carbs, healthy fats is ideal.
Okay, so we're giving our body what it needs to recover
Exactly.
and rebuild those muscles.
Absolutely.
It's all about that recovery.
Yeah.
All right, and of course, we can't forget about hydration.
Oh, yes. Hydration is so important.
Got to drink that water.
Drinking plenty of water throughout the day is crucial for optimal muscle function and recovery.
Water, the unsung hero of fitness.
It really is.
All right, so we've got a solid handle on nutrition now, but what about those times when we hit a plateau? You know, those frustrating periods when we're putting in the work, but we're not seeing the progress we want. How do we break through those plateaus?
That's a great question. Yeah, plateaus happen to everyone.
They do.
It's a completely normal part of the process.
Okay, so we shouldn't get discouraged
No, not at all.
when we hit that plateau.
It just means your body has adapted to your current training stimulus, and it's time to switch things up.
Okay, so it's like our bodies are saying, okay, I figured this out. Time for a new challenge.
Exactly.
All right, so how do we switch things up?
Well, there's a lot of ways to shake things up and reignite that muscle-building fire.
Okay, give me some examples.
You could try increasing the intensity of your workouts,
Okay.
incorporating new exercises or variations,
Okay.
adjusting your rep ranges,
Okay.
or experimenting with different training techniques.
So basically, we need to keep those muscles guessing.
Keep them guessing.
Challenge them in new ways to break through that plateau.
Exactly.
I like it.
It's also a good time to take a closer look at your nutrition and recovery habits.
Oh, yeah.
Are you getting enough protein?
Okay.
Are you fueling your workouts effectively?
Right.
Are you prioritizing sleep and rest days?
All those things we talked about.
All those things are crucial.
Right.
Sometimes even small adjustments in these areas can make a big difference.
It's like fine-tuning a machine.
Yes,
Got to make sure all the parts are working in harmony.
exactly.
Okay, good to know.
And remember, you don't have to go it alone.
Okay.
Don't hesitate to reach out to a certified personal trainer
Right.
or a fitness professional for personalized guidance.
Yeah, having an expert in your corner can be a game changer.
Absolutely.
All right, before we wrap up, let's talk about the mental game.
Okay, the mental game.
Building muscle isn't just about physical strength, right?
No.
It's also about mental toughness.
Mental toughness is key.
Yeah. So how can we cultivate that mindset? How can we stay motivated, overcome those challenges, and achieve our muscle building goals?
The mental aspect of muscle building is often overlooked.
Yeah, it's easy to just focus on the physical.
But it's so important.
Yeah.
Building muscle requires consistency, discipline, and resilience.
Right.
You're going to have days when you don't feel like hitting the gym,
Oh, yeah, all the time.
days when you're tired or sore,
I know those days well.
days when you question your progress.
Yeah, you start to doubt yourself.
Exactly.
I've been there.
That's where mental toughness comes in.
Okay, so how do we build that mental toughness?
One of the most powerful things you can do is set realistic goals
Okay, realistic goals.
and focus on celebrating small victories along the way.
Oh, I like that, celebrating those small wins.
Yeah, don't get caught up in comparing yourself to others or
Right.
striving for perfection.
Social media makes that hard.
It does.
Everyone's always posting their highlight reel.
Yeah, you got to focus on your own journey.
Yeah, stay in your own lane.
Embrace the journey and acknowledge every step forward, no matter how small.
So it's about shifting our focus from the end goal
Mm.
to the process itself,
Exactly.
finding joy in the daily grind,
Yes.
celebrating those little wins that keep us moving forward.
I love that.
Yeah,
And remember, building muscle isn't just about aesthetics.
okay. It's about more than that.
It's about improving your overall health and well-being.
Yeah, feeling good about yourself,
It's about feeling strong, confident, and capable.
empowering yourself from the inside out.
I love that. Well said.
All right, any final words of wisdom to inspire our listeners as they embark on their muscle-building journeys?
Building muscle is a journey of self-discovery and transformation.
Oh, it's good.
It's a process of pushing your limits, challenging yourself both physically and mentally, and becoming the best version of yourself.
I love that.
Embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and never stop learning and growing.
That's fantastic. Well, it's been an incredible journey diving deep into the world of muscle building with you.
The pleasure was all mine.
And to all our listeners out there, remember, you have the power to achieve amazing things. Believe in yourself, stay consistent, and never give up on your goals. Now get out there and build some muscle.